Guys, it's your girl Renee, and today we're going to do something fun. I found this little project on Instagram, and I said, you know what? It just looks so good that I said I definitely have to try this. So I went to Walmart and I picked up one of these silicone molds. And this one has the flowers on it, the roses. They come in the big ones. And then they have the small ones right here. So you're going to need a silicone mold. And then you're going to need a can of this Redi Whip. Any kind of whipped cream you can find, you are going to need this. And what we're going to do is that we're going to take some of this whipped cream and we're going to fill up these molds, and then we're going to put them in the freezer. And then the next day, I'm going to unmold one of these and I'm going to show you what I saw on Instagram. And I'm telling you, if this works, this is going to be fantastic. I'm not going to tell you what after we fill it up, the silicone, we're going to fill it up with this whipped cream. I'm not going to tell you why we're making these. It's so much fun and so exciting when you can just, don't you guys like to be surprised? I know I do. So once these freeze, then I'm going to make a follow-up video the very next day. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to use these roses made out of Cool Whip and how we're going to put them in a tasty little something something to give us a nice little treat. Aren't you guys excited? I know I am. So I got my fingers crossed that what I saw on Instagram, it will work. Because if this works, you think I got excited when I was making butter in my silicone molds. Child, I'll have all kinds of different shapes and sizes if this little experiment works. So let me get all set up, and then we are going to put this little experiment that I saw on Instagram to the test. All right, let's get ready. Woohoo! Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to shake up our Redi Whip, and we are just going to put them in these silicone roses. And then I'm just going to press it down with my spatula right here. So you're supposed to fill this up the best you can. And I like using the one with the tip because it's easier. And then you're just supposed to take it just like we're doing butter. Supposed to smooth it in there. And I'm gonna put a little bit more. Cause you know Cool Whip is it is very light and fluffy. And we want to make sure we get the indentation of the design at the bottom. So we're going to do the same thing with this one. Now you may have to manipulate it a little bit. And she put like little sprinkles in some of the Cool Whip. But what I'm going to be using it for, I don't think I want sprinkles in mine. And then once you guys see what I'm trying to do, then you'll be, hey, okay, sprinkles might be a good thing. Now, if you were doing this with a little kid or something, then yeah, I would suggest that you have some made with sprinkles. So can you guys see that I'm just kind of like pushing it down? And then I'm not even going to cover it with foil. I'm just going to just sit it on in my freezer and then let it do what it do. And one thing about this is that you got to be quick because you know this is Cool Whip. It get hot real quick and it'll start, you know, melting. So you just want to keep filling it, pushing it down, and making sure that you get it all in there. That's all I'm doing. I'm just pushing it down as if it was butter and making sure you get it to the right consistency. So I'm just excited. I saw this and I said, I have got to try this. This just looks too cute and too much fun to not try it. So, when I see something, if I think it's a good thing, I'm going to bring it right to you guys so you'll be able to see it too. So I'm just going to be slicking this down and putting it in this mold and let it freeze for overnight. And then, like I said, the next day, we're going to come back and we are going to see if this worked or not. I got my fingers crossed because if this works, boy, this is going to be another staple in my recipes of stuff to use a silicone mold for. And I got 2 more to do. And I know you're like, Renee, what is this going to be? Well, patience. You have to have patience because this is worth it. Because if it works, patience, patience, patience. I want to make sure I get as much of this in these molds. Because that's the thing. You want to get the molds to have it. Because I want it to make this shape. And when it hardens up, it'll be even better. See, this one is kind of like not as hard because it's starting to get warm. So that's what I'm telling you. We got to do this quick, quick, quick. Quick, quick, quick. I think I just need a little bit more here. Flatten it down. And then we're just going to scrape this all the way to the end. Because we want to make sure this bad boy is set. Alright, I'll show you what it looks like once I get it all set. Alright, looks good. So let me hold this up and show you. Because Cool Whip is like milk. That's all it is, like milk. Alright, so I'm going to sit that here. Let me show you what it looks like. See? That's what they look like. So now I'm just going to put this in the freezer. And then I'll come back tomorrow and I'll show you what it looks like. Let me get this in the freezer. All right, you guys, so I put it in the freezer. So I will come back tomorrow and we will see if that experiment works. And I cannot end the video, especially when you got a can of Redi Whip. What do we do? We got Redi Whip. You know what we do? Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Love, love, love. My mom used to let me, whenever these were almost at the end, she would let me have the can and she would like, Renee, do what you do. Act like a kid. And child would take this thing, put it up, take this part, fill my mouth up, and I would be the happiest kid the whole rest of the day. I had the greatest mom in the whole wide world. So much fun with her. All right, guys, I just wanted to bring you that experiment because I'm so excited for tomorrow to see if it works. All right, fingers crossed. It's in the freezer. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, I won't be back tomorrow. I'll be back when you guys see this video. Then poof, then the update will pop up and I'll title it Update on Our Redi Whip Experiment. That's what I'll title it. And you'll be like, oh, okay. Now we can see what Renee was talking about and how that experiment turned out. All right. Fingers crossed. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you'll know what the results will be from our Redi Whip experiment, you guys. All right. And don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll know when I have another cool adventure coming your way from Renee's Garden Adventure. All right, you guys, take care, and I will see you real soon. Bye bye. Redi Whip, here we come. Woohoo!